So what we'll have to do first is we have to remove the centerpiece of the cross member, and that's in order to simply just test fit the engine. The oil pan itself sits pretty low, so we got to cut the center out, see how the engine fits, and then we'll determine whether or not we're going to use a stock cross member or if we have to modify it. The important thing though are the engine mounts that sit on each edge of the cross member where they attach to the chassis. We cannot remove them because we need them to test fit. Right, so here we are, engine in, obviously tight fit. You can see where the cross member was cut out. Obviously the most significant thing to consider here is the fact that the drain plug needs to be relocated. It's tight fit on this side too, not quite as bad, but you can see the cross member will have to kind of like drop, go underneath it and then back up or something like that. Ancillary parts seem to fit fairly well. There's not a lot of room in the front, so I can look at it through the grill. There's a harmonic balancer. I gotta get creative with a radiator to make this fit. So not a lot of room down here, but it's fitting. Oh, and then obviously the sway bar. Clearly that's not good to have the sway bar where it is. So it's gonna have to be a custom new sway bar, maybe something that sits lower. I don't know, I gotta think about that. So I am working on the permanent engine mount in the car. This was the temporary one I was using to mock things up. Get the engine where I want it, don't just slow me down. So what I did was I did a template, cardboard template that runs the length here, essentially attaching this bolt, but I'm going to basically attach an upper mount here, here, and here. So of course now if you look, there's an angle here. So this can't be a single flat bar, right? So what I'm doing is I'm doing basically three pieces. A flat bar here, and then an angle out, and then across here. And those three pieces will be welded together, and I've already cut them up, fit them, and prepared them, and they basically look something like this. So this is going to be on the front end. This will be the angle, the bend angle here, and then this is the rearmost bolt hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on and put that one on, get them lined up, get this one lined up, and tack them in. That's next. Okay, well here is passenger side mount. So here's the mount here. So it's attached to 1, 2, 3 block side bolts, and then one bolt that attaches it to the poly bushing there. And the reason why I'm using this is because I wanted to keep this piece of the cross member and not try to recreate the entire thing, because it actually attaches to all of the suspension components to the wheels. So it's very important that they stay in the car. Then here is the driver's side. You got 1, 2, and 3 bolts there to the block, one here to the poly, which then poly bushing, which then attaches to the cross member.